Monday. Hi. Hello. Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday. So, something cold. I have been talking all day. Hello. Come on in, come on in. Let's talk immigration. So, hi, Facebook family. Hi, Instagram. Hi, YouTube family. All three platforms. Say hello when you come on. What do you guys have planned for Thanksgiving? So, can I vent just a little bit? Hello, Mr. Larry. Good evening, Miss Victoria. How are you? Hey, Miss Morales. I haven't heard from you in a long time. Hello. You need to. Hello. That's one of my friends on Facebook. Can you send me an email? Let me know what the update is. You know what I'm talking about, right? Hi, everyone. As my dad will say. Miss Morales, let me know. Hello, Mr. Yusuf. Let me know what's going on. I just would love to know what the status is, if you don't mind. Hi, everybody, coming in. Say hello when you come on. How's your Monday been? Oh, trying to get God knows how many cases. Take a deep breath. So can I vent just a little bit? Y'all know I do criminal defense, right? So, and y'all already know that I hate to lose. I'm a sore loser. I do not take, I don't know. That's something in my whole 43 years of life. I have not learned how to accept loss. And my mother would tell you. It just, hello, Mr. Awolo, how are you? I just don't know how to deal with it. So it takes me a moment. So today, I had a case where I filed a motion to dismiss indictment in the criminal case. And just this evening, the judge denied my motion. Take a deep breath. You're doing great. Email me, Miss Shantae, and let me know what the status is. She's got the most precious family. They're all so good looking. And like, you're lucky. But anyway, how was everybody's weekend? What's everybody got planned for Thanksgiving? Happy Thanksgiving in advance. This is Attorney Abisola Olale, a lawyer with my attitude. You know, we Nigerians have a lot of attitude. So during the hearing, there was another attorney that was saying something, and I was talking to somebody. And see, I'm the kind of person, I respect everybody, but if you push my button. So he was saying something, and I said something to chime in, and then he put his hand and goes, and I go, hey, put your darn hand down. Don't you ever do that to me again. She didn't see it coming. See, don't play with me. The judge looked like, we're like, okay, yeah, don't do that. Then I lost the hearing, but it's okay. Hello, Mr. West. Oh, you're waiting. Okay, that is awesome. Thank you, Mr. West. Thank you. You're so kind. Hi, Instagram people. It's the Nigerian born swag for me. I'm a Niger girl through and through. Like, yeah, don't do that. Because, you know, people, I'm not a pushover, but I'll come at you. But if you leave me, let me be, we're good. Anyway, this is Attorney Abisola Olale Samuel. Wanted to come on this evening. I think I'm probably going to do this because it helps me. And my boys are with your dad for Thanksgiving. This mama needs a break because I have primary custody of my kids. So all throughout the school year, they're with me, and we split the summer vacation. So practically I have my kids, at least 45 weeks out of the year. So by choice, that was what I wanted, thank God. But I always look forward to when I can deep breath in that. But I miss them. But my 11 years at high maintenance, I need a break from him like every other day. TJ, you guys have met TJ. But anyway, come on in. If you need to contact our office, those on Facebook and YouTube, you can see my information, 334-341-4475. Email aos@allaylawfirm.com. If you guys have any questions, put them in the comment section. I don't have to make dinner for nobody tonight, so I got time. I have to be in court tomorrow for sentencing, but I got time. So I would take as many questions as I possibly can. But today I want to talk about filing for, and if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so. Olale Immigration. If you're not following us on TikTok, Olale Immigration. If you're not following us on Instagram, same thing. Just type in Olale. That name ain't coming. A lot of people don't even know how to pronounce the darn name. But and if you haven't liked our page on Facebook, please do so. That would be very much appreciated. I will get to all the questions. Let's just talk briefly about, and this is one of the things that came up in one of my consultations today. I tell you, my topics mostly come from consultation with clients because, like I always say, if somebody has that issue, there's going to be someone else who's got the same issue, right? So can a U.S. citizen get a green card? So as a U.S. citizen, can your sibling, your minor sibling, meaning someone who is unmarried and under the age of 21, can they get a green card if you as a citizen file an alien relative petition on behalf of your parent? So, example, you are a U.S. citizen, right? And your parents will be immediate relatives as far as immigration goes. Now, even though your siblings are immediate relatives, but immigration purposes, immediate relative. The question, my client has a 13-year-old sibling, and my client is a citizen. Well, potential client, because we have another case we're going to handle, so we'll see. But they were wondering, okay, I want to file for my parents. I want to file for my mother, bring her over to come help me with my kids and all that. But I have a younger sibling who is 13. So sibling category, the F4 category, is the longest wait time we have right now. If you look at a visa bulletin, so she wanted to know, how can I file for my sibling through my mother? And the short answer to that is no. And here's why. When it comes to immigration purposes, F4 category, meaning siblings of U.S. citizens, only U.S. citizens are able to petition on behalf of siblings. So siblings of U.S. citizens have the longest wait as far as their priority date being current. If I'm not mistaken, and I still checked a couple times today, they are working on cases received back in 2007, 2008-ish, that thereabout. So basically, you're looking at a wait period of 14 years, 13, 14 years. I think my math is right. So she wanted to know, because she petitioned for her mother. It's been approved. They're just at the embassy stage, and she's thinking, okay, yeah, my sibling can come with my mother. Yes, no. Here's why. Immediate relatives do not have derivative beneficiaries. So an immediate relative is a spouse of a U.S. citizen, the parents of a U.S. citizen, a father or mother, and minor children, unmarried minor children of U.S. citizens. Those categories of people are classified as immediate relatives. And immediate relatives never have to wait for a visa to become available to them because it's always available. There's always a visa available to immediate relatives. Parents of a U.S. citizen, minor children or married minor children of a U.S. citizen, spouses of U.S. citizens. Now, the thing with that is this: as much as they don't have any waiting period, once their petition is approved, it's sent to U.S. National Visa Center. If they're here in the United States, they can simultaneously file for application to register permanent residency. The issue with that, or the only drawback, or one of the drawbacks, I should say, with immediate relatives is that there is no category as far as derivative beneficiary of an immediate relative. So if you were to file, if a U.S. citizen who has 4 children, right, got 4 children, they're all immediate relatives, you want a petition to bring your children here from, say, Nigeria, right? You cannot just file, let me use this example. You have 4 children, all minor, unmarried, and you have a spouse. You are a citizen. You're filing for your spouse. You cannot include your 4 children in your spouse's application. You have to file 5 separate petitions. Every immediate relative must have their own petition filed separately. And based on that, you cannot also include any derivative beneficiary or any child of your immediate relative in the petition. So in her case, her mother is an immediate relative, being the parent of a U.S. citizen. The mother has a younger child who is unmarried and under the age 21. But because the mother is an immediate relative of a U.S. citizen, there is no derivative beneficiary category for an immediate relative. So that means that she cannot include her daughter, meaning my potential client cannot include her sister. Mother cannot include her daughter in mother's petition because there is no such category for derivatives of immediate relatives. That wasn't what you wanted to hear, but that's the truth. So if you are in that kind of situation, what can you do? The only thing that's possible, well, 2 things. Number 1, she can file for mother. Mother gets her green card. When mother gets her green card, mother can petition for the 13-year-old. Turn around and then petition for minor child under 21. Or go ahead and put in an I-130 for a sibling of U.S. citizen. Both can also be in at the same time. You can have multiple petitions. You just can't have more than one application for green card. So mother can, by the time mother becomes a green card holder, mother can file for the sibling or mother's child, meaning my potential client's sister. And potential client can also file a petition on behalf of her sister and see, most likely, almost guaranteed, that mother's petition for her youngest child will probably be approved way before the sibling F4 category. So there you have it. That's just how it is. It doesn't make any sense, but I didn't make the law. Just saying. If I could change a lot of things about immigration, then I will. So that is that. Let's see. If you have any questions, just put them in the comment section and I will. Let me start on Facebook here. Thank you. If you hear anything, it's my stomach. I'm hungry. Can you hear that? Okay. And it's really my stomach, not another noise. All right. Facebook, do I need a waiver to be approved? An I-130 has been approved, but it's a sibling and I've been here. Do I need a waiver before I leave? Absolutely. If you've overstayed, when did your sibling file for you? Can you put that up? Well, if you've overstayed, you're not an immediate relative, you will need a waiver for unlawful presence. Make sure that is approved before you leave out of the country to go apply for your immigrant visa. Okay, let's see here. Let me go back. Is that the only thing? I think that's the only thing so far right now that's on Facebook. Okay, and those on Facebook and YouTube, you guys put your questions in the comment section. If you don't have any, I'm also on Instagram. So people ask a lot of questions on Instagram, which that is good. Y'all Facebook people just don't like to talk a whole lot. I know. But anyway, okay. 334-341-4475. That's the office number. And you can actually text to that number. It's my phone system is an internet phone. So the app is on like 3-4 different people's devices. So somebody's going to respond for sure. But I always see every text that comes in because we can all see the text is coming in, and then whoever it is that needs to respond will respond. But that is the fastest way you can get in touch, especially if you want me to respond to something. Once I see it, and if I see a text and no one has responded to, I always 100% of the time respond to. So, and plus, I just would rather text after a certain hour of the day. All righty, let's see. Ijebula in the DMV. That's funny. Shalafialewa. Hello. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, let's see. It's Niger Swag. You're not a loser, man. You're the best. Don't let me judge. Thank you. I appreciate. See, I love to encourage other people, but I need some encouragement sometimes. It's and obviously I'm not a loser. Obviously, I just don't know how to accept. I have a winning mentality. And I think it is so important to have a winning mentality when you approach anything in life, because I tell my sons the same thing. There is nothing you cannot do. There is absolutely nothing you cannot do. Bible says I can do all things through God who gives me strength. A strength comes from God. So there's nothing, if you put your mind to it, there's nothing. But I also tell them there is no shame, or there's nothing wrong in not succeeding in everything you set out to do. The only problem is that the only issue will become if you fail to get up and do it again. So I try to take my advice because it's hard to, I'd rather win something at this level than deal with it on appeal. And that's usually what needs to be done when, the judge denies. Yeah, anyway. But thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. I-130 approved after my interview and request for evidence. How soon can my 485 be approved? When did you file the 485? Did you file it at the same time? And then they reserve the right to still call you in for an interview, or what is the story behind that? Because that is very, very general. The one you're given is more than dinner. Thank you. Okay, let's see. You can also make this information. You can also make this information available on YouTube. I'm actually on YouTube right now. So if you are on YouTube live, which I can see, so I have Instagram on my phone, and I have YouTube and Facebook on my laptop. So all three platforms I'm live right now. So you can, and you will, if you go on my YouTube channel, geez, I don't know how many videos are there. And that's why I charge for consultation, because there's a lot of information out there. But I see that some people watch that and they go, you know what, I need something more specific. And then we have a one-on-one. But this is right now on YouTube. So if you go on YouTube and Olale Immigration, you would see that I'm actually live as well. Okay. I like my energy. Thank you. So, a lot of people, especially Americans, have to start the day with coffee. I don't drink coffee. I only take coffee if I have a headache, because I deal with migraines. And when I've taken too much medication, the caffeine in coffee helps me. But I always say that I cannot have a routine of drinking coffee each day. because I already bounce off the wall. Like I'm always you said my energy. I'm always like hyper. So imagine if I start my day with coffee. Yeah, I'll be afraid of myself. I filed for VAS since. Hold on, before I take that, let me take this one on. Let's see. Okay, just agreeing. Alafia lewa. Adupelo. I filed for VAS since 2018. The only thing I have been getting from immigration is my work authorization renewed every year, and my prima facie renewed every 6 months. Should I be worried it's taking too long? Right now, they're working on cases received, I think, July 2019. So I would say go ahead and you can make an ERequest with VAWA. Send a letter asking them to give you an update on your case because your case is now outside processing times. And you want to know because now it's, what month did you file? Well, whatever month you filed, we have just December left, so it's almost three years. But they're working on cases received in 2019, so obviously they're way past your priority date. And I would go ahead and send a letter with as much information as you can, so they will know that you are the one who's writing the letter, because anyone can write a letter. Like for attorneys, we have an email just for attorneys that we have to put all our information, and they would verify that and then respond to the email. That's what I would say. So before you start to worry, that's what I would do. Yes, I'm on YouTube right now. Thank you. That's what I will do. June 2018. So they are working on cases received July 2019. So go ahead and send a letter with as much information about your identification so they know it's you. And because unfortunately, it's to protect the victims in the VAWA case, where you cannot do an ERequest, or you can't pick up the phone just like you would other kind of immigration benefits to make an ERequest over the phone. You can't do that with a VAWA case. If you already have a lawyer on the case, ask them to send an email with the hotline email we have as attorneys. So if you already have, contact your lawyer and ask them to do that, because it's way over the processing time that you want to know what's going on with your case. That's what I would suggest. Okay. Any more questions? Nope. We good? Everybody good? Everybody good? We sent out some cases today. You're welcome. Yeah, that's what I would do. Trying to get everything out before middle of December. So we got a work permit approved today. They're working. They're working, people. Just be patient. The work permits are coming. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming. They are coming. So just be patient, people. That's all you can do. I understand that everybody wants to work, and I get that.
Hello.
Good evening. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. How's it going?
Just checking on you. You are doing a very good job.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
I'm going to give you a call after the holiday, okay?
Sounds perfect. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving with your family.
Yeah, thank you.
All righty. Thanks for stopping by. But anyway, so make sure there are no other. They're working, but they're picking up calls. Who's working? You mean, are you talking about USCIS? I just love what you love what I just love you for what you do. You're a friend, my friend to you. Thank you. Been working. Do you need your spouse to file for citizenship after 5 years of being? No. If you're filing based on 5 years as a legal permanent resident, you do not. Um, no, you don't. If you're filing for citizenship based on, for instance, if you're granted if you're a conditional resident and you're granted um, your 10-year green card based on abuse, you do not even need your spouse to file for citizenship after 3 years, even if, whether you're married to them or not, as long as they're a citizen. So, but 5 years, no, you do not. Hi, Mr. Patel. So yeah, short answer. USCIS, listen. Don't even get me started in USCIS on calls. I tried to call on Friday. They told me, hold on, Mr. Patel. I was going to be on hold for 900 and something minutes. Yeah. Let me see if I understand your question. When do you get prima facie determination after filing for VA? Is that what your question is, Mr. Patel? Can you confirm? That's my stomach. 900 and something, yeah, minutes. Okay. There is no set time for when USCIS will issue a prima facie determination. I've had some come in less than 2 months after filing, and I've had some come 5 months after filing. So it just depends. I don't even know how many waiting on. So knock on wood, it's always a good sign to get a prima facie determination. But what I also do is, because I don't care to have RFEs, whenever my clients have additional evidence, like one of the packages we sent out today was additional evidence for a case we filed about a month ago. I just always send it in so that the more they have, the better to make an informed, a favorable decision rather than wait for them to ask for something. Because every time USCIS issues an RFE on anything whatsoever, your case is going to be paused. So RFEs pauses your case. They're not going to move forward until they get the response back. And with the additional 60-day notice now, 60-day time frame to respond, that is added to that RFE deadline. So that means that you may be looking at 60, 90 days before they resume processing your case again. So it's an ongoing thing with VAD. Just make sure that you have as much evidence as possible and send that in. Okay. Let's see. Spouse not changing last name to her husband's. Could that be an issue? Not necessarily. No. This is 2021. If a woman doesn't want to change her name, she doesn't want to change her name. And a lot of people who have changed their names, but their cases are still denied. It's not about the name. It's about the intention behind getting into a good fit marriage. Was it your intention to live together and commingle life together? That's the question. Can you do a legal name change back to your maiden name before citizenship, even when married? If you have a legal, if you want to do that, I don't see any reason why you cannot. But why would you want to do that if you're married? I just don't want you to. But anyway, short answer: there's nothing saying you cannot do a name change. It's your name, and as long as you have a basis for the name change, and evidence that you're still married, I don't see any reason why you cannot. Okay. Any more questions? I'm looking at. I'll make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah. Okay. No more questions. All right, people. So I probably will see you tomorrow. I think. Not sure about Wednesday. Thursday, definitely. So usually I come, Tuesdays, Thursdays, sometimes Mondays. Just depends. But Thursday is going to be Thanksgiving. I think everyone needs to get the day off, but I understand some people, especially immigrants, who still have to work and provide for family members. You do the same. But let me tell you guys something. Nobody understands our journey as much as we do. When I have my clients come and we talk, I'm able to relate because I get it. I'm not just saying I get it, I get it. So, walked in your shoes, been there, done that, I get it. That's where I always say passion is not something you teach. Passion is inbuilt. You either have passion for something or you don't. And I remember as far back as when I was going through my immigration process from 2003 through 2014. That's when, and I worked in an immigration law firm back in Massachusetts. And that's when I said, you know what? I see the anxiety, the desperation, the overwhelming impact of having legal status. I see the impact on people, and I was just like one day I'm going to practice immigration law and help my people because I get it. You can't explain, like for instance, take a valid case for example. You cannot explain to someone who doesn't understand your culture why you're going through abuse and you never reported, you didn't make a police report. You don't want to go to therapy. You can't explain that to someone who does not understand what the culture is and why some things are frowned upon. But you don't have to explain that to me because I know I lived in the culture, right? So, and for instance, people would say if you're being abused, why wouldn't you get divorced? It's not that clear cut with traditional places. When I was going through divorce, I had no family support because everybody felt that's an embarrassment and yada yada yada. Because Nigerians, you just don't get divorced. So I get it. I get the culture. I get the process, and that's where my passion comes. I don't have answers to everything, but I know that you would know as my client whether or not we achieve the end goal. You will leave the representation satisfied, and that is just one thing I'm committed to. Satisfied with the fact that I did everything humanly possible that God has given me strength to do on your case. So that's all I can, that's all I can give. Anyway, all right, people, thank you so much to everyone who stopped by. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your support on all. And once again, subscribe to YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and TikTok. And if we can help you with your immigration cases, 334-341-4475. That's a number in the office. Visit the website, olalealawfirm.com. Okay, so I guess that will be it for tonight. I think someone. Number again is 334-341-4475. I'm going to put it here so you can see it. 334-341. Okay. Got it? All right. Bye, everyone.